So my name is Colm. I work with Golden Gate Sotheby's International Realty. Today we're here at the front of 18 Eucalyptus on the island of Belvedere. Now, Belvedere is located just north of San Francisco. House has the most incredible views I've really ever seen, and I've been doing this job for about 15 years. So come with me, I'm going to show you around the home and you'll see for yourself why it's so special. This home was actually granted its certificate of occupancy back in about 2009, maybe 2010. And at that point, my clients who have done the construction on this home remodeled it really to a very, very, very high standard, moved into the property. Now, they only lived at the property periodically, so one might describe it as very lightly used. Has three different living areas. Upper floor here, the master suite at the very end of this corridor here. It has another bedroom and bathroom about midway along the corridor. And then across the way, we have a separate au pair suite or guest suite, which is actually detached from the main building here. And then if we go around and down the stairs, reveals another bedroom basically with a bathroom en suite, and you'll get to see that in a minute. This is the master suite, and it's really quite something. It'll accommodate easily a king size or even a California king size bed. Has this built in with this beautiful Turkish stone again, and then really once again we have these inescapable views. Right there you see parts of Sausalito behind me, and like I said, each and every room has this beautiful view out on the bay. So here we are in the bathroom for the master, and it's very well finished. Once again, attention to detail, beautiful Brazilian marble, Turkish travertine floor, radiant heat, particularly important in the bathrooms, I would say. So every time I come here, I'm just amazed by the views. They're so incredible. This is the second bedroom on the upper floor here, and all I can say is be very careful about who you invite to stay, because they might not leave given a view like this. Now, I've been here in the springtime and in the summertime now here, and it's always changing. The view, sometimes it's fog rolling in, or sometimes it's bright clear sunshine, sometimes it's the storm coming in off the Pacific Ocean, and you can see typically the Golden Gate Bridge here out over the bay. Really quite marvelous. This is right outside the master suite on the upper terrace, and right behind me here you just might see the Golden Gate Bridge. The clouds have been coming and going. It's kind of like looking for the Loch Ness Monster, because you never know when it's about to appear. I have a feeling that this might not be your moment. However, I have a picture. 1, 2, 3. Kitchen is fantastic. It has this huge center island. No matter what you want to cook, if you want to spread out, you can certainly do it here, that's for sure. Beautiful appliances, really well set up, and not many kitchens with this type of view. Well, this is the dining area. It's located right off the kitchen here. Everything is very open. You'll notice that with the house. We have this sort of open plan living, great room, the kitchen, the dining area. They're all integrated together, and it features once again this surprising view. So I don't know if you're a gardener or not, but this front garden here at the house, if you ever get tired of the views, you've got this here. So you can knock yourself out. It's actually pretty low maintenance. It's been set up as sort of, it's very tailored, it's very defined, and to my mind, it's wonderful. sort of represents a low maintenance garden, although this grass is apparently cut by hand so that the clippings don't fall down and create weeds down below, but we can find you someone to give you a hand with that. This is the guest or au pair suite that's located separately in a separate building across from the upper floor of the main residence. Great light, as you can see, looks out this direction on that beautiful garden that I just showed you, and then in this direction you can actually look at the bay and the Golden Gate Bridge, if it appears, from your bed. King size, queen size, California king size, not a problem. Lots of room here, also air conditioning as well. Downstairs here we have another great room and a powder room. Now, the current owners used this as an office for many years, but it could be set up as another bedroom, bathroom suite that's removed from the house. Because don't forget, you've got 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in the main living area upstairs. And if you have family, if you have a mother-in-law that you would like to accommodate, but maybe not have her underfoot, this is great. I'm going to show you what it's all about in a second. This is downstairs. This is the room that was originally set up as an office. We've now staged it as a bedroom. As you can see, it's private. It's down here removed from everybody else. It's probably going to be my favorite part of the house, I can tell you. Once again, the views, you're sort of looking out over the top of these trees to the bay. Different type of view, really. Lot of space. We've got a little kitchenette down here as well. Just mother-in-law that likes to be independent. So we're down here underneath the main house, and the reason that we're here is I wanted to bring to your attention the structural system that supports this property. It's quite unusual. We have these huge steel I-beams that are anchored into the bedrock to support this property. So if you're like me, a frightened little Irishman, and you're concerned about seismic, this is really where it's at. It's exceptionally rare. I haven't seen a home like this before. It's the first time I've seen it. Normally what we see is a perimeter foundation and then wood framing. And maybe if the property's been updated and had seismic upgrades, it's got some bolting and some shear wall put in. But this takes it all to an entirely new level. Now, something else that's here as well are the water system for the property is on-demand hot water heating. The furnace for the radiant heat that serves the property as well is down here. And then sometimes in Belvedere we get a power interruption. Now the system here waits for no more than 5 or 10 seconds, turns on, and you're completely independent from the grid. You have this generator which provides you with heat, light, everything that you need to be independent for the couple of hours it takes for the power to come back on again. I think it's a great feature. The last thing I'll say about this area down here is the owners have made an application to the town of Belvedere to expand the property, and you'll remember that we have 0.6 acres of land. That actually will allow you to have a 4,800 square foot structure on the property, and we're actually just over 3,000 square foot here. So this area could be filled in, and it could include 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a gym. We have drawings from an architect for that. I'm not sure if those have been approved, but I do know that we have an approval on dropping a staircase here and having the 2 bedroom, 2 bathrooms set up on this lower level. So, out of all of the homes that we are selling here in Belvedere, this is quite probably my favorite. And it is my favorite for a number of reasons. I think it's been beautifully laid out. The attention to detail and the finishes are completely unsurpassed. The privacy the views, the deck, even the front yard with this sort of Asian-inspired garden just leaves no stone unturned in creating a special home. Now, the home has been reduced in price several times. I would love to work with the buyer on this. I'm not the listing agent. That's Olivia Sue Decker. She's the listing agent on this property. But I would love to represent the right buyer that appreciates this home for what it is, and it is an exceptional home. If you'd like to talk about it and how it's currently priced, I have a whole PowerPoint presentation put together because I believe that this home represents great value for money.